You are familiar with Greek deities and gods like Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades, but what about the Greek Titans? Though they are significant in Greek mythology, they are not well known today. So in this video, let's talk about the original 12 Titans and how they fit into Greek mythology. But before we begin, we would like to thank Ada and Colvin for subscribing to our membership. If you also want to become part of our members-only community and enjoy special content, make sure to click on the subscription buttons. Now, let's jump right into the video. Number 1. Oceanus, Titan god of the sea and water. Oceanus, the eldest Titan, was married to his sister Thetis. Together, the two gave birth to more than 6,000 Oceanids, or spirits of the seas and rivers. Unfortunately, Oceanus and Thetis actually divorced to halt the damage they were doing because they were far too fertile, and their union started to produce floods. After the rise of the Olympians, he ceded his domain to Poseidon, but Zeus permitted him to live on as a simple ocean deity. Number 2. Thetis, Titan goddess of fresh water. Thetis was associated with water and motherhood. With her husband Oceanus, she gave birth to tens of thousands of children, some of whom later married to give birth to gods. She was also a foster mother to Hera, as Thetis raised her as her daughter when Cronus' wife, RHEA, wanted to protect her children from Cronus' obsessive tendencies. In fact, Hera refers to Thetis as her mother and claims Oceanus is the one whom the gods have sprung in Homer's Iliad. These phrases might have been purely symbolic or indicated a different cosmology where Thetis and Oceanus, rather than Gaia and Uranus, were the world's creators. Number 3. Hyperion, Titan god of light and observation. The Titan god of light, knowledge, and watchfulness was named Hyperion. Helios, the sun, Selene, the moon, and Eos, the dawn, were the results of his marriage to his sister THEA. The four pillars that held the skies above one another and divided them were made up by Hyperion and his three other brothers, coeus, crius, and Iapetus. According to one of the more terrifying Greek legends, the same four pillars held their father down while Cronus castrated Uranus with a sickle. Number 4. THEA, Titan goddess of the sun and light. By extension, THEA was the goddess who gave gold and silver their innate value and brilliance. 3 brilliant offspring, Helios the sun, Eos the dawn, and Selene the moon, were born to the Titan Hyperion from THEA. Her name is a combination of the Greek words theia, meaning vision, and theaso, meaning prophecy. She also went by Euryphaesa and Aethrae, meaning wide shining. Number 5. Coeus, Titan god of the oracles, wisdom, and foresight. Coeus kept the pillar of the north. He married his sister Phoebe and was the Titan god of intellect. Asteria and Leto, their offspring, were crucial figures in later mythology. Not so shockingly, Zeus pursued both of his daughters. Leto gave Zeus 2 children, the twins Apollo and Artemis, who grew up to be strong Olympians, while Asteria transformed into a quail and drowned herself in the Aegean Sea. Number 6. Phoebe, Titan goddess of prophecy and intellect. The twins' alternate names, Phoebus and Phoebe, came from the fact that Phoebe was the grandmother of Apollo and Artemis. Artemis and Phoebe both have a connection to the moon in some way. She was closely linked to the renowned oracle at Delphi, who was later affiliated with Apollo, and her most significant power was prophecy. Number 7. Crius, Titan god of constellations. Eurybia, who was not one of the original 12 Titans but rather the daughter of Gaia by her second husband, Pontus, was the half-sister that Crius married. Astraios, the deity of darkness, Pallas, the god of warcraft, and Perses, the god of destruction, were their 3 offspring. When the Titans were defeated, Crius fought alongside the Olympians, which led to his imprisonment in Tartarus. Number 8. Mnemosyne, Titan goddess of memory. Mnemosyne, the goddess of memory and the voice of the secret Trophonios oracle in Boeotia, did not marry one of her brothers but assisted in raising the gods who would follow her. The 9 muses, Calliope, Clio, Erato, Euterpe, Melpomene, Polymnia, Urania, Terpsichore, and Thalia, whose functions were to inspire artists and philosophers to create, were born as a result of her 9 days of uninterrupted sleep with Zeus. Number 9. Iapetus, Titan god of mortal life or god of death. Depending on the source, the Titan Iapetus was either the god of craftsmanship or mortality. He married Clymene, an Oceanid niece. They had 4 sons: Atlas, Prometheus, Epimetheus, and Menetius. The first humans descended from these 4 sons, each of which brought them a negative trait: reckless courage, violence, stupidity, and scheming. Number 10. Themis, Titan goddess of law, order, and justice. Themis, a Titan goddess, stands for morality, natural law, and order. She assisted Zeus in maintaining control over the world by becoming his second wife. She established the divine rules, which even surpassed the gods. She took on many forms and gave birth to the hours and fates. Themis was the primary Titan goddess of the Delphi oracle, but gave the oracle to Apollo because she loved him. Number 11. Cronus, Titan ruler of the universe. Cronus, the Greek Titan, the eldest son of Gaia and Uranus, and the strongest among all the Titans. Under his dominion, the Earth briefly experienced a golden age. The world was utterly peaceful and harmonious because vices hadn't yet been created. But when Cronus failed to fulfill his vow to free his brothers, his mother became enraged and started plotting Cronus' demise. After dethroning his father, Cronus learned of a prophecy that said one of his children would do the same to him. So, as soon as they were born, he snatched all of his children from his sister and wife RHEA and swallowed them. Number 12. RHEA, Titan goddess of fertility. RHEA was obviously upset, but Cronus felt safe and content since he believed he had neutralized the threat. She was in a good position to disrupt the flow of Cronus' empire because she was the goddess in charge. She consulted her mom for help after finding out she was carrying another child. Gaia assisted RHEA in hiding her newborn child, and RHEA wrapped a stone in the baby's clothes before giving it to Cronus for him to ingest. In this way, Cronus was tricked, but Gaia and RHEA skillfully hid child Zeus on the island of Crete in a little cave. And with this, we come to an end for this video. What do you think of the first gods and goddesses? Leave your answers in the comment box below. We'll see you next time with another mythical one. Until then, stay Titanic.